Hello everybody, Kurt here with the Nick and Kurt Experience, and we're back playing some Dark Souls 2. This is actually back-to-back from my last episode. And the funny thing, I was going around and anything like that, just kind of running around thinking of what I was going to do for the next episode, which I think I was going to go with what I said before and go and get the Great Sword, which, now that I was thinking about it too, I don't think it's where I assume it is. It's past in the No Man's Wharf. It's not, like, early on, it's farther, once I go past the, Dragon Rider's place, but I was over there screwing around and thinking about what I was going to do, and I dropped my controller and fell off the ledge over there, so I have one less effigy now. I have 10 instead of 11, and then while I was upset, I went and murdered the small little baby zombie pigs or whatever, so it was just silly. I was just kind of screwing around, doing what I normally do, and I think when in this game I was just running around in a circle, thinking from it, and just dropped the controller and fell off the ledge. It was brilliant. Brilliant strategy on my part, you know. I don't want to make it too easy, right? So I might as well kill myself off once. But yeah, we'll go ahead and go down there and get that great sword, because, I mean, since it is just me playing the AI in this game, it really, really would not matter what I played. I forgot if there's anything back there, and there's not. But, I mean, I could play literally any weapon I really wanted to be honest. I mean, people have done a whole whip build where they just go and play as Indiana Jones the whole game, so I mean, you can really do whatever you want, but I really like this sword, especially seeing as, like, in PvP, too. You can make it really good for PvP. So, in case I ever do want to go online with this guy, I could really easily. But it would be pretty silly, because then I could level up that friggin' sword, do a lot of damage. Missed that attack. I'm already used to the, homunculus mace, so, like, I'm already really, really bad with this weapon just because I'm not used to how it works at all. Plus, I'm really bad at getting cornered by these guys. Hey, buddy. I don't know why I keep doing that. Why do I keep thinking that they only get attack once? Weird, weird, weird. I'll just use one of these. Dark Trachens. Soul of a Proud Knight. Old Knight Halberd, which is also a pretty good weapon. I mean, it's equivalent in damage right now. CNA, CNA. It weighs more, though. Oh yeah, that jerk is the one that walks. I kept looking back there because I'm like, what keeps making that walking noise? I know nothing else is here. Oh yeah, there's the guy down the stairs. Hey, buddy. This is already a really good build, though, for, like, you know, just this part of the game, because I'm really not going to have much trouble getting to where I need to now. Like, in terms of my first playthrough. And, of course, after I get through the very beginning, too, I was also thinking there is that, sword you can get from the Soul of Vendrick as well. The Ultra Great Sword, too, which is, like, the one with the highest damage in the whole game. So I might go with that, too, once we get to that point. But then, I mean, I'm honestly thinking, too, once I get through this, my first playthrough, I'll actually... Why do I always go down this way? There's never anything down here. I'll actually probably play through NG Plus and then get farther through, because, like, I'll show my other character that I have now that's actually pretty well stacked. And maybe do some NG Plus with him. And go through the, DLC with him once I beat the main character, this guy. I don't know, because I don't want to go through the DLC completely blind. I want to have some semblance of what I'm doing. Instead of just, you know... Hey guys, okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Wander in a circle, look for every little piece of, like, items and stuff, and die like 65 times, and let you guys listen to me yell at the TV, you know. Damn you, game, for me not being good and patient at playing this. Where everything's almost dodgeable in this game, especially in single player. But I'm gonna get mad at the game anyway, because it's the game's fault. Oop, did his third attack. But that's okay. We're okay, right? We're pals, right? Why did I think there was something down here, too? What? Why do I always go to those little side crevices? That's so dumb of me. And this is down in No Man's Wharf. Oh yeah, whoops. I need to go back and grab that other stuff too, even though it's, I think, just the Elite Knight set, but might as well grab it anyway, just because there's so many people, like, I know that they do it just because it's, armor in this game really isn't that big a deal, it doesn't really matter at all, so some people just pick the one that they like the most, and we all gotta admit, the Elite Old Knight armor, pretty snazzy looking. You just look kind of like a badass, but there's so many people, like, when you play the game online, oh yeah, not the Elite Knight, just the normal Knight. When you play the game online, it's either the Knight armor or the Elite Knight armor that you see everybody and their grandmother running around in. You're like, that's cool, you all look alike, and they're all wearing that same armor, and then my favorite part is when you see a guy that's playing through it once, and you're like, you know, respecting, because you look at him, you're like, okay, he has a good weapon, okay, he has a nice big shield, and then he has, like, the Elite Knight armor, and then he fat rolls, and you're like, okay, well, if you're going to be wearing some heavy armor and wearing big shields and big weapons and stuff, you should probably not have enough to be fat rolling, because it's not going to save you then. You're not going to be able to block enough or do enough damage if you're investing all your time in that armor, you know? Hey, you're going crazy.
What is...
That mask is cool, though.
I don't... Well, I don't hesitate.
Don't hesitate to call upon me whenever you need me. I usually don't. I usually don't call any of those spirits, so I don't think I'm gonna. So when I was playing with Nick, showing them this game, and I was telling you guys before, we got through here, and we were playing online, just because I wanted him to experience the full thing, and we were switching off between deaths, which he was fine with. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be fair seeing as this is his first time. I mean, anybody playing it the first time dies, like, a lot of times. But we were playing it where we switch off, and I kept getting to this part here, and we were making the rule that if anybody comes online to PvP, we're not gonna, you know, penalize the guy playing and say, oh, well, that's death, so you're done with your turn now. Every time I came in here, I started in this area. I go in here, and there was this one guy, I don't remember his name, he kept invading over and over again the same exact spot. And, like, because of how this whole area is set up and everything, I would die and have to run through the beginning again because I couldn't quite get to the next bonfire that would make it viable. And then when I finally did, then he kept spawning right at the end of the map, right there near the boats. And it was the most aggravating thing because he just kept killing me over and over again because we were playing with a character that was doing, because he wanted to do all melee, like I like doing. And that's the very first thing that was happening is, of course, the guy that we're going up against uses pure magic spells. So, like, every attack he was doing was, like, a magic spell that he was shooting. And so we were getting destroyed because it's like, you know, if you're standing far enough away, he just keeps firing spells off, and, like, there's nothing you can do about it, like, if you're blocking. So you have to try to get in close, and then he'll do the close AoE attacks that will destroy anything. And it was just the most aggravating thing. He probably killed us at least 4 or 5 different times in just this area alone. We were getting so frustrated. But that's also my fault too a little bit because, like, I was being, you know, hasty with it, and I knew he was going to keep coming in, and I would get pissy and then try to go and attack him as fast as I could, and it just failed in all sorts of ways, and it was kind of my fault that we kept dying. So the funniest part too is the very first time he invaded, I was being patient, I wasn't being overexcited, you know, and the very first time he comes in, I dropped on him, and I got, like, a attack from above and nearly killed him the very first time he came in. Then I got cocky, and then he killed me with his magic abilities. And it was just so funny because it was like, I nearly killed him the first time, and every time after that, he just destroyed me. Just destroyed me every time afterwards. So it goes to show you, too, I probably should have been polite, you know, like a lot of etiquette should be. Usually when I'm playing on my own character, if I get invaded, I try to see if, like, you know, I'll stand there and wait for him to get to me, and then I'll try to see if I can do an introductory bow or some sort to let him know, you know, I'm trying to do this legit. But then really about 80, 85, 90% of the time that happens where I try to do an introductory thing, he just runs up and then looks at me and then starts attacking as soon as he gets close. And it's like, why do I even bother? So sometimes I get tired of doing that in the first place anyway. I'm sure many people that have played this game can agree that a lot of the people you play online are dicks. But a lot of them are also trying to get into covenants where you're supposed to invade in other people's worlds too. So it's also a viable reason as to why they do that. I mean, I would do it too. I mean, who the hell cares? I'm trying to get into this covenant. I'm trying to get in the dragon covenant, or I'm trying to get into some sort of covenant, and all that stands between me and you is this guy that's literally giving me a free shot, where maybe I could just get it on with and then not have to worry about fighting him like a man. Which, I mean, I would do the same. I would do the absolute same thing. Oh, bad choice, buddy. Bad choice. Okay. I like recording this game because when I play by myself, no, I said that right. By myself, so it doesn't sound weird. All these guys and anything like that, I'll run up and the very first thing that happens is they just and kill me. When I'm recording it for you guys to watch, they'll do stupid shit like that where like I'll walk in and I'll literally do that and I look silly because I'm walking in, being all safe and stuff, holding my shield up and then just kind of sneaking up to him, and then he didn't do anything. He just stood there and let me stab him and his friend to death. Usually they just murder me like that. This game is funny like that, though. Alright, so I also want to make sure that I clear this area so I can turn on the lockstone so I don't get destroyed by the stupid little blind dudes. I don't know the name of them. Missed my last attack, now I look down. Run! Run! Why can't I run? There it goes. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez. I forgot that he hits me with... Oh, jeez, that was really a bad choice on my part. I can't believe I got complacent like that. Anybody who knows what was happening there just laughing their ass off at me right now. Why the hell did you stand still and let that happen? They throw the jugs at you, and the jugs are full of, I'm assuming just alcohol, you know. And so when you get hit by a fire arrow, you explode in a flame. And it's so much fun. Did I forget? I think back there I did forget. One of those has a little hidden area right there where you can do that and break it, so. There's that guy. I want to go back and make sure I didn't miss the area. I don't remember if it's back farther or if it was up here, but I don't want to miss grabbing some of the stuff out of some of these rooms. It's not this one, is it? No, this doesn't look right. Oh, it is. There it is. Because life protection is nice. Let's see, I have a life ring, a quarantine ring, restoration, and then the ring of life. Oh yeah, the life protection one. I might use that later on like a boss or an enemy that I know for a fact is gonna destroy me, but I don't want to lose stuff. Obvious, that's what it's for, right? But you know what I mean, like, there's maybe a boss or two that I might be able to use the multiples that I get later for it. Man. Ooh. Okay, I already hit this once. I don't want to keep hitting it because there's that chance that I can break it and now they'll lose the repair pattern target shard that I wanted to get. Where is he? There he is. Bitch, come here. Man, fire. Also, I mean, it seems mundane for a game like this, especially, but I love surround sound headphones. Because it's just, there's just so many times where you're playing a game like this, especially, and you hear like that chingling noise or something, or you're walking, and then you know they're right behind you. Like, say I hear them up there. I wonder when they're going to do positional audio like that, where you'll be able to hear the things above you, too. Oops. A lot of drank. But yeah, where like you'll be able to hear the crap behind you stuff. It's so nice. That's why I saved another lockstone. So I can turn on this and not get destroyed by those stupid fucking bloodsucker things up there that cause bleeding. But yeah, like you're just running and then you hear that chingling behind you and then you know something's coming through that, and instead of, you know, getting destroyed by them because all you hear is noise and you're like, well, I don't know where it's coming from. Also, I'll gotta remember to make sure I open that door when I come back through, because there's so many times I'll come through this level and I'll forget to open that and then die near the end and then be like, oh, you have to run all the way back now. Oh. I'm coming, Great Sword. You're in that room. Oh. Gotta remember too that one of those chests are trapped. Huh. I was expecting him to turn around. That's really strange. Because, I mean, they don't come out to the light or anything like that. If you get them in their little, like, crazed mode, though, they will come out. Or they'll just do this, too. No, come back. Fight me like a man you are. Yeah, but that one where they do, like, the weird dance thing, they'll come out here no matter what, if it's light or dark. Uh-oh, I'm bleeding. That's okay, that'll be fine. Let's get these guys through the wall. Do I have to break the door first down? Hey dude, come get me. There it is. See that freak mode he does? They'll come out here and chase you as far as they want to sometimes when they do that mode. It's kind of funny. I don't want to go through a breaking thing. So I'm going to go back to trusty old homunculus. Where you going, buddy? You know, with your friend? Little baby. Little baby. Making fun of him so he hits me through the wall. It's nice. Gotta remember too, they're not technically blind, I guess. They're like almost blind. But I think the other guy's doing it too. It sounded like, come on out, come on, buddy. See what I mean though? See how they're both like charging like jerks? Uh-oh. I don't want to deal with dying right now, so I'm just gonna waste those. Alright, well, he'll be a one-shotter, so that's okay. Although, I'm not really sure, just bleeding, I need to look that up, like, what does bleeding do other than, you know, just make you bleed? Does it, like, cause it so you can get more damage against you or something weird? I don't know. Never really paid attention enough to figure that out. I'm sorry I forgot about you, I know. I apologize. Oops. Missed my jump attack. I can't believe that first attack you did missed me. That's a really rare thing to happen. Alright, so now I know for a fact that I'm gonna probably get killed by doing this, so... Come on. I have a bunch of crap I can sell to him, too. Now, one of these is trapped. Forget which one. I'm gonna drink that because I know it's poison trap. Is it this one? Nope. Okay, that's a good thing. There's my great sword. Oh, my love. Wait, did that make me fat? Not yet. This one's trapped, though, for sure. I know it's trapped. No damage against me. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. Managed to block the attack. That was weird.
Gavla, what? With
So I can't bring myself to sell any of the armors that I have, even though that I'm not going to use any of them. I love collecting in this game, just like any other freaking game, so I'm not going to sell them, but weapons I don't care about. Dagger, broken thief sword. Yeah, sure, give her the short sword. Broken straight sword, sure. High knight sword, no. Keep the bastard, keep Dragon Lake. Mailbreaker, I'll keep. Bandit axe, I'll keep. Straight up halberd, sell. I'm never going to use these. Never going to use that. Never going to use that. And, you know, I won't need that either ever. Plus, if I ever need it again, I'll get it in a second playthrough. Get rid of that, because I'll never need it. Never need these. Never need these either. I keep all that stuff, I keep all that stuff, and especially all this stuff. I have 10 of those. Oh my god, I can level up so far with this. I just want to make sure that I sell as much as I can to him right now, because the way that I'm sitting is pretty good, so if I can get everything, like as much as I can sold right now, get as many souls, like as you can see I'm at 1100,
many.
then I can level up this freaking greatsword to do a ton of damage.
You go home.
Yeah, see you, buddy. I love you, Gavlin. Okay, or Galvan? Gavlan? I don't remember. You know what? I think we're okay enough that I can just go back through here and get the quick thing open. I don't think I'm gonna die. I know there's jerks in here. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. I just love the backstab of this. Makes you feel manly. Oh, that feeling again. That slow, pungent attack. It's just, Now that's the way down. I need to make sure that I get the shortcut open, if I can remember where that is, or if it is over there first. I don't want to miss it. I've missed it so many times before in my own stupid, you know, fast-paced running of the game. So I know that I'm right here. The locked gate is right there, down there, I think. So I do need to go over, I believe. And I think I'm going to kill the boss in the boat before I'm done as well. For this episode. That'll be my final hoorah. I know there's those jerks down here too. Hey man. Come on up here. Let's fight alone. We can get stuck in the stairs, that's also just fine. Like, you know, whatever floats your boat, man, I'm not gonna judge you at all. Yep. I got greedy. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. I got severely greedy. And that nearly cost me my life. I'm not even playing. Not even gonna play. So with my luck, screwing around like that a little bit more, I would die in the next guy I see. Is there anything over here? I don't think so. So I open that door. Now I can come down here, yes? That jerk below me, squealing like a pig. Oh, and yeah, there's a hidden wall here. I hear that jerk upstairs. No, is this? No, it's not. Okay. I hear him, so I'm getting paranoid to watch my back here because I expect him to jump out any minute now. Large Titanite shard. That's the other reason why this weapon's so good too. Sure, it may not be the one with the most damage, but you don't need Twinkling Titanite to upgrade it. You just need Titanite, straight up, good wholesome Titanite. stuff you have for breakfast every morning, you know. And it's just, it's so nice. It's just so lovely, comparatively, you know. And would you look at that? I managed to get this open without screwing myself up. I don't need the sun. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man. You know it's gonna be a woman, but that's okay. I also need to go back to that house and grab the thing off the top, too. Hey, buddy. I was hoping maybe I can get a drop attack on him so I didn't have to deal with fighting him down here in his own territory, but that's okay. Hey, jerk. Come on, man. I had this happen sometimes too, where like one of them just gets stuck in their run away, it's too hot and bright animation, and they'll just like seizure like that, like a jerk for like, oh, freak that guy out, for like a while. But then as soon as you like get an attack off like that, where you're trying to do some damage to somebody else, they'll like stop and then magic attack you. That happened so many times. This time you didn't do it though. Like I'll do that where they're doing the little twitchy thing and they won't their little animation until you turn your back on them, and then they destroy you from behind and you're like, yay, thanks. Prison. Bottle up. Break all your boxes and shit. Hey dude, don't mind me or nothing. You wait there. It's okay. I'll be back. Thanks, bro. I gotta go back up and around too, because I know that there's another spot that I missed too, where there's a bunch of other guys sitting in a little house together, like resting on the table. This one here. And there's a couple things I can get in here, like a whip. And I know these are poison, so I don't want to get hit by them, but you can get hit by it. Yeah, you're dead. But like, you know, it's funny. A lot of the time you look at it, you're like, well, the whip in this game is stupid. And there's the... I forgot about him back there. Crystal Lizard. The whip is stupid, but it's wonderful for breaking pots and other things that, like, will be a environment hazard. So I'm hoping to get those too. I think it's the whip. It's the notch whip behind the wall, I'm pretty sure. I'm also clearing this area out so I don't run into one of these. Okay. I can get this. Wait. This wall? One of these walls opens. I know it does. That's right. Also, this weapon's good for killing them. Hey buddy, how you doing? You look a little sickly. You okay? No, I'm wrong. I thought there was a whip in this area. Huh. Oops. No, I know I don't need as much damage now. I also don't really need weight reduction, so I'm going to keep the minuscule damage I have. Usually this maximum load for the Royal Ring is invaluable. Like, you need that in the Dragon Ring to make your equipment load really low when you have fat ass with a bunch of armor on like I usually play. But in this instance, though, we don't really need to worry about that, do we? So I also really need health. Well, I'm going to do it live and just go in there and see what happens. Now, do I have a whip? If I have the friggin' whip here. No, I don't. The whip makes this so easy because you literally can just slap these guys in the hands and they just fall right off. Instead, I have to do it like this, which sucks. Because then that'll happen. I mean, they're still easy to kill and stuff, but like, it's so much easier when you can just smack them in the hands and they fall. Uh-oh. Just kill him before he kills you. I was trying to do a jump attack, but sometimes I'm not very good at getting that jump attack off. I don't know why. Also, why is it a guy with like no armor or clothing for that matter has so much trouble walking through that little water? I think it'd be faster. There you go. That still works at least, so who cares, right? I also forgot to call the ship, didn't I? I forgot to call the ship. Oh well. Let's go here. Talk to this jerk that doesn't like me. You're too dumb.
I see. I am Carillion.
Magic impaired are people too. Nope. So let's go back this way now, and I guess go back up that way and call the ship that I forgot to do. I forgot to do that. I think I have to go all the way back through here. Because I don't think you can get back up that way until you back through that. It's also funny too how big this sword is. When you're walking around and moving really fast in the game, it's like you can whip yourself in the face with it while running. Just the camera will come out and smack you in the face. Just whoosh, ah. Good news is though, I didn't lose any extra health, so these life gems should get me through the next boss battle, and I won't actually have to waste the time to hit the bonfire and then kill all these jerk heads again, and then go back through this whole thing and bada 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 bada. Let's call this time. Thanks, brain. Thanks for remembering. You're welcome, Kurt. Dang dang. Dang dang. Dang dang. Please come be my friend. I have no friends. Wouldn't you be a little worried though if, like, you know, you're out past the dock like that, sitting the ship out there for an obvious reason, you know, you don't want to be attacked or anything like that. But all of a sudden the bell rings and then you come in and there's nobody there waiting for you, and usually they have like a group of people coming to meet you so they can explain why they're there and stuff, and instead, nope. It rings and they come over and then they realize nobody's there. They're like, well, might as well stay here docked. I mean, somebody's bound to come by, right? Oh, look at that big red angry man with a huge sword and a very small shield. He's obviously really easy to kill. Since there's nobody else in the freaking area, he's obviously the easiest man to kill in the game. I want to get him dead as quick as I could, because if these guys get any of that fire, any of the alcohol bombs off on me, I would be in a lot of pain, because he does fire arrows. Twofer, that wasn't exactly my best play, but I did well enough, and I'll just use the life gem before I fight. I don't remember if that Vengarian shield's any good. I'll check as soon as I kill this jerk. Oh, roll! See, that's the biggest argument that anybody has, though, is if you go for Seabow. I got a Seabow, really? I don't think you can get those easily. A lot of people argue, though, that's the very first thing is, well, oh yeah, 80. When you're using, you know, weapons like this, anything, like, the heavier the weapon, you know, obviously the slower the swing. So why would you do that when you can just level up one of the better ones like the Claymore? It's like, well, I like the Claymore and stuff, but I love the moveset on this weapon. I just feel more powerful using it. It's really strong. Until I get, like, you know, Vendrix or something. I much prefer it, so I'm going to use it, you know? Do I have any magic abilities at all? I don't think I do. I don't know if magic really does damage to him, but I'm going to use it anyway. This is the other thing, too, is when you apply magic to these weapons, too, you know? You don't necessarily have to worry about the weapon not doing enough damage to the guy you're fighting against. Because, you know, they might be invulnerable to specific magics. And if you're using the wrong kind of magic against an enemy, then, well, now you've neutered your DPS. In my case, I prefer straight raw damage. Because raw damage means that no matter what type of enemy they are, if they can resist fire or whatever, there's a great possibility that you've picked the right, or there's a great possibility that you don't have to worry about any of that damage. Because straight damage, nobody has a great resistance to that in this game, you know? A lot of enemies have resistances to fire, or magic, or dark, you know? So sometimes it's also really good, too, to have, like, two weapons really highly leveled. So, like, one that just does straight damage, and then one that does, like, magic of some sort. I'm dead. He missed me. That's happened like twice now. And just like that, he's dead. But like, you know, if you go to Smelter Demon and you're doing fire damage against him, well, good luck. But if you're doing, you know, this sword here, that has just straight physical damage and nothing else, you're going to do a lot more to him in the attacks that you have as compared to magic. Plus, you know the magic he's weak against, so on top of that, you literally can use, you know, an ooze or a resin or something like that that'll do more damage to him than the damage you had before. So, oh, those are nice. So my point being is just, you know, the straight raw damage and then using oozes or resins will allow you to pick that certain magical property that the boss is weak against, and for the most part make you stronger against him as compared to doing, you know, one with a magic ability already. So like the Black Knight sword will do fire damage, so if you pick that and then you go against any enemies that are resistant to fire, then it's a waste of time. Well, with this one, oh, they're resistant to fire, but if you put, you know, a resin on it to make it electrical, then it's better. So that's why I prefer this. Also, I've done this before where I started and I was getting impatient and the game loaded and I was holding forward, not paying attention. I ran right off this bridge before. It was smart. I'm a smart cookie sometimes. But there you go, guys. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and go back, level up again since we beat him already. Take this long-ass elevator up. Grab some of the stuff in the elevator. Level up, I guess, probably a little bit of my dex. A lot of my stamina now. Stamina is literally the most important thing to me right now, so I'm probably going to do as much stamina as I can with these amount of souls. Because it's seriously the most aggravating thing right now. Now that I have these big-ass sword and stuff like that, that I really need to make sure that I can use this and swing it 3 or 4 times and still have the stamina to roll in the last swing. So I don't get in that compromising position, you know, where, oh, hey, well, I lost all my stamina, I get hit. Oh. And now to ride it back down again. I hope it was this way. I was paying attention, kinda. Yep. Scimitar and repair powder. Oh! Oh, hello! No, I read the elevator again! They should have made that a little bit, I don't know. The scimitar is cool and all, but I'm not going to use it. Oopsie. I was trying... I don't know what I was trying to do there. I was like just tapping Y, then I accidentally clicked the arrow key, and then I thought, oh, well, X will make the arrow key change it back, right? So I clicked X. That was smart. Let's go ahead and get off of that, and then get rid of these so I don't waste these with my stupid behavior. There we go. I don't remember if there's anything in any of these rooms, so forgive me for doing the noob thing and tapping every wall, but I don't remember. No, there's nothing in there. You can't get in there. This one you can. There's a thing over here. God, all these Proud Knight Souls. I'm going to blast through all those too right when I get back and level up with everything I have. Have you ever seen a guy in this game with more stamina than health? Well, you're about to. Everything sounds so sad in here. Or like they have to take a dump or something. Here I am, the Lost Bastille. You know what? I'm gonna go kill that Hide Knight real quick first. Just to get him out of the way. And hopefully he won't murder my face, because their attacks are unpredictable sometimes for me. Yeah, I'll kill him real quick, go back, level up, and then we'll end the episode there. I love their attacks, though. I wish I could attack like them. It's just so fun to watch them do these stupid little spins like that, you know? The other thing is that their attacks don't do enough to break your shield, but it's ridiculous how much damage they do to you, you know what I mean? Like, boom! You can't do that much damage to me, or in particular, like, as you saw, I mean, he only did a little bit of my health, or have it the opposite way. When he's hitting my shield, it barely got the stamina down to like a quarter, almost a half, you know? And then when he hits me with his spin attack and that normal poke, it did half my health. It's like, wow. What a strong little seizure boy. Alrighty, let's level it up. Level it up. I might use some Primaromancy later, though. Like the sweat one and stuff like that, just to get certain areas.
Here to see, however.
Upgrade is this. I don't know if anybody's seen the show Idiocracy, but sometimes when I say upgrade, I go upgrade. From the part in Idiocracy where the she's going to try to call her pimp, and his name's Upgrade, and they make fun of her accent, like she's a hillbilly. I love that part in the movie. I also like evens. I'm sorry if anybody gets annoyed with that, but I can't do odds most of the time. So I'll do that for now, because I know I'm going to be able to level up. I just said I don't like evens, but I can level up again when I use all those others. But, actually, I think I'm just going to try to break that, and I'm going to, because I need to use these other ones. I forgot to level up my weapon. Oh, that bothers me, but that's okay. I'll just leave it as odd. It's fine. It's not that big a deal, Kurt. You'll live. And there we go, 11,000 more souls to level up this great sword.
You, the name's Lenny, and you, a man.
I haven't talked to him.
You're a...
Wow.
Huh. You what? Don't. You don't. Don't. You. I don't.
Reinforce my weapon, please. One to 5, I need 3 large Titan shards. That's going to be a while. But there we go. It's already up to +5. I'm already doing 300 damage.
I'll be around.
With it straight, so... Now I'll blow... Plus the 122 with the scaling, so...
There.
It's time to blow the rest of these on levels. Which will be 1 level, hopefully, if I have enough. I do. Ah, that feels much better. There we go. Sitting pretty. Also love that move too. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ah, man. Still not quite enough, but that's okay. I can get 3 with the major attacks though, so that'll be good for later. And then 2 of the secondaries, yeah, but I still don't have a roll. That's okay though. We'll be alright. That'll be just fine for now. I mean, all the bosses and stuff I'm going to be facing anytime soon will be really easy to kill with that, so... No big deal there. Anyway, I think it's good enough time as any to end the episode here, so thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode when I try to tackle other parts of the map, probably including but not limited to the Lost Bastille, I mean, and maybe I can get to the blacksmith there. That's probably my next plan of attack. I'm going to cheat a little bit, just so you guys know, and I'm going to look up what I want to go for an upgrade path for this sword, because I don't want to screw up an upgrade path and make it useless to me. But I can also get another one, and then upgrade that one correctly if I screw this up, but we'll see from here on out if I look it up or not. So you guys will know by the next episode or not when I start talking about stuff that I wasn't talking about now, like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this because I know, you know. Then you'll know that I looked it up. Thanks guys for watching. See you in the next episode.